Metropolis. The year 2021 brings the news of COVID-19 vaccine being rolled out in India soon, getting us closer to the end of the pandemic. However, there are a lot of doubts and misconceptions regarding the vaccine. We will help you clear a few of them. COVID-19 symptoms can persist for months with long-lasting effects on the heart, lungs, and brain, even with the mild infection. Vaccine for COVID-19 creates an antibody response that prevents you from getting the infection or becoming seriously ill or developing severe complications even if infected. Do you know there are several vaccines under development that are either approved globally or under health authority review? Pfizer-BioNTech, Moderna Inc., Oxford AstraZeneca, developed in India by the Serum Institute. The Drug Controller General of India (DCGI) approved Serum Institute of India's Covishield and Bharat Biotech's Covaxin for emergency use against coronavirus. Here are the differences between Serum Institute of India's Covishield and Bharat Biotech's Covaxin. Sputnik V is another vaccine against COVID-19 developed in Russia. With so many vaccines under development, you must be wondering which will be best for you. Primarily, the quality of a vaccine depends on its efficacy to prevent infection and its complications. Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine has shown overall efficacy of 62% in clinical trial participants with 2 full doses, but 90% for a small group with half a dose followed by a full dose. Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine has an overall efficacy of 95% 7 days after the second dose. Moderna vaccine has an efficacy rate of 94.1%. All 3 vaccines work on a 2-dose schedule given in the upper arm, administered 3 weeks apart to be effective. Can recipients mix and match their doses from the multiple vaccines available in India? No. If a recipient's first dose is Covaxin, the second dose also has to be Covaxin, and that too after the stipulated interdose period, 28 days. The same is followed for Covishield. Getting 1 dose of Covaxin, then switching to Covishield will not guarantee appropriate efficacy. Pfizer and Moderna vaccines use a new mRNA technology, while the AstraZeneca vaccine uses a more established viral vector to induce an immune response. COVID-19 mRNA vaccines create a harmless protein, similar to the one found on the surface of the virus inside your cells. Your immune system identifies that the protein doesn't belong there and produces antibodies, thus protecting your body from future infection. mRNA vaccines neither use a live virus that causes COVID-19, nor affect or in any way interact with your DNA. The non-replicating viral vector technology uses a bioengineered version of a harmless common cold virus found in the chimpanzees to instruct your cells to make antigens. What is the benefit and risk of mRNA vaccines versus viral vector technology? Technology. mRNA vaccines, that is Pfizer or Moderna, are using experimental technology that employs mRNA. There is currently no vaccine in the market that uses mRNA, so these vaccines are a world first. The AstraZeneca vaccine is based on time-tested technology that employs a harmless cold virus called adenovirus that has been genetically modified to stimulate an immune response against the coronavirus. Efficacy. Much to everyone's surprise, the experimental mRNA vaccines are most effective, 95%, while the time-tested adenoviral vector vaccine shows only 62% to 90% efficacy. Storage temperature. Pfizer's vaccine has to be stored at -94°F, an obscenely cold temperature requiring specialized freezers. Moderna's vaccine can be stored in a normal freezer, while AstraZeneca's can be stored in a regular refrigerator. Shelf life. Once again, Pfizer's vaccine poses a unique challenge. Once it's out of the deep freeze, it's only good for 5 days. Moderna's does better at 30 days, while AstraZeneca's can last 6 months. Price per dose. AstraZeneca costs less than Pfizer or Moderna vaccines as it is not making profits during pandemic time. Lot of people worldwide are worried about the ingredients of COVID-19 vaccines. But the transparency around the ingredients of the vaccines has been very reassuring and confirms that none of these vaccines contain aluminium, mercury, or food allergens. A major concern, however, has been about the side effects COVID-19 vaccine can cause. It is true that you might have mild side effects: pain, redness or swelling at the site of injection, fever, fatigue, headache, muscle pain, chills, joint pain after the first or second dose. Rarely can there be anaphylaxis, a serious reaction to the vaccine. Cases of side effects across the world. There are cases of side effects being reported across the world from vaccination drive beyond trials. But they are mostly mild and are in similar lines to the earlier discussed side effects from clinical trials. But the short-term side effects of the vaccine outweigh your long-term damage caused by COVID-19 infection. Who should not take vaccine? Pregnant women and lactating mothers. People with a history of anaphylactic or allergic reactions. People with an allergy to injectable therapies, pharma products, etc. Patients with clotting or coagulation disorder must undertake special precautions. Vaccine-specific contradictions may apply as new information is available. Those younger than 18 years of age. People currently isolating or experiencing symptoms of COVID-19. These people can get vaccinated once they have finished isolation and their primary symptoms have resolved. In case you already have a previous COVID-19 infection, it is still recommended to get vaccinated after 90 days after your diagnosis, as reinfection is possible, causing severe medical complications. But if you have been previously infected, you will be last in the priority list of the government. Can the recipient choose which vaccine candidate to receive? No, the recipient cannot choose between Covaxin and Covishield. The government has designated different vaccine candidates for different booths around every state. While the recipient can consent or not to being inoculated, the choice is beyond them. Covaxin administration will need recipients' consent, as it is in clinical trial mode. The choice might be available in future when the drug will be accessible to the public in general. When will it be available for me? The inoculation drive has already started for healthcare workers, frontline staff, and people suffering from comorbidities. It will take another 6 to 7 months, depending on the state of India, to reach the general public. How long will this new vaccine protect an individual? There is no concrete data available yet. Do vaccines prevent disease or infection? The type of efficacy that is reported in the vaccine trials is protective efficacy against disease. That is, how well the vaccine protects people from getting sick. Whether or not these vaccines prevent people from getting infected has not been researched yet. Even after taking the COVID-19 vaccination, it is recommended to continue safety precautions. COVID-19 vaccines are one of the many important tools to help us control this pandemic. So get yourself vaccinated whenever it is available to you. Brought to you by Metropolis. Test assured, rest assured.